back in Jacksonville, Florida. Make some noise, Jacksonville. Yes. Good to be back. You know, today we celebrate the commencement of the 98th annual Black History Month celebration. Black History Month was founded by an associate of the Most Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, Dr. Carter G. Woodson. And in respect to Dr. Woodson, we want to clarify to make sure we understand that it was a Puerto Rican African who was the first to systemically study our history. Schomburg, Arthur Schomburg. And Dr. Woodson came along, and because he had the degree from Harvard, he got the title as the father, but he was not the first. But he was the first from a major PWI. So we celebrate them both. Now, in 2 years, 2026, we will celebrate the centennial of Black History Month. 2 more years, and it'll be the 100th anniversary of Black History Month. Now, y'all need to understand that Dr. Carter G. Woodson, when he started Negro History Week in 1926, he partly did that because at that time, white people said we had no history worth learning about. That we were monkeys and we came from caves and trees, and some of you still believe that. Because when I make my journeys to Africa, and for those of you who are interested, you can come with me this summer when we go to Ghana, Gambia, and Senegal. Last week of July, first week of August, and if you're interested in making that trip with me, I will have the registration information on my great ancestor Frederick Douglass' solar return on February the 14th. I think you call it Valentine's Day. But nonetheless, we're going to be going over there. But when I travel to Africa, those who've never been to the mother continent often ask me, where do you sleep and what do you eat? I still get that now because they've been taught that we sleep in trees and we eat the carrion, the dead meat of deceased animals. But nonetheless, Negro History Week remained Negro History Week for 50 years. From 1926 until 1976. In 1976, that's when President of the United States, Gerald Ford, on the 50th anniversary of Negro History Week, decided to upgrade it to Black History Month. And so it's been Black History Month from the 50th anniversary of 1976. And of course, in 2 years, we will have our centennial. Why is it important for us to know who we are and where we come from? Why is it important for our children to know who we are and where we come from? Because as the greatest Black psychologist of all time, Dr. Amir taught us, what you believe yourself capable of is to a large degree influenced by what you think you were capable of having done in the past. Some of us think the past is over. Some of us think history is a bunch of dead people and dead dates. Not at all. Because from an African cosmological perspective, we live in the present, the past, and the future, and what we call the eternal now. Everything that has happened, as the great Pan-Africanist master teacher, Dr. John Henry Clark taught us, everything that has ever happened continues to happen. There's really no such thing as yesterday. Everything happens in this moment because life takes place in the present. You know what's funny? On November the 11th, I was down in Druryville, Nat Turner Land. where we celebrate the Nat Turner Revolution on August the 21st. And as I stand here, okay, I thought that was John Jackson, but that's my good brother H-Rap Brown. I thought that was a photo of John Jackson, H-Rap Brown. Still alive, give him a hand. Fighting in prison. H-Rap Brown.